Yes, 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 yes. Previously on Kimba TV. I was starting to think like, oh fuck, dude, should we take this? For me to start trading ETH, I need this fucker to do this for me. I'm not in the long. I didn't get filled. I missed it. It gave me a chance. It came back to the golden pocket again, but wasn't really paying attention. Was doing work. Let's get it. Happy Wednesday, everybody. LPZ says, bro, same. You talking about the golden pocket bounce? You know what's crazy is as long as they held this, Bola. Yeah, and you know what's crazy is I was real close to taking this short too, the sweep. We talked about that yesterday too. Yeah, everything's just moving a little bit too fast. I got so many emails I gotta juggle. I got these shower people here that I forgot about. But yeah, LPZ, obviously holding that low. I mean, you could still come back to the 75786. That would actually be really nice. You know, so original plan, sweep that level, grab it, go. Yeah, but this is what I would do. It's super simple to kind of understand, I think. This will be the level that you can't lose. And so the easiest short would be to lose this, the back test of the 28, and then take it. Because, you know, holding 27.6, really holding these, but holding 27.6 is what kind of keeps the whole thing bullish. So sweep possible. If that sweep happens, I'll probably take it. But yeah, this is really good. So I might have already missed the long. But yeah, nothing's really changed. Yanguti says, do you know the way? I think the way is really, really simple. Yeah, this is what I would say. I would continue to watch the open interest and the CVD on the higher time frames and do my best to see who's going to get spanked first. If you've been in the game long enough, you understand the CME Coinbase not sweeping discrepancy maybe better or more significantly than somebody that's a little bit new and hasn't seen that before. There's like bear divs, CVD bear divs, a lot of bear divs showing up, but it did that last time, right? So if you've seen it before, you're probably like, dude, all these bear divs, it showed it before, it still went, the CME still did what it was gonna do. You know? Yeah, so I think that's really it. So it doesn't have to retrace the whole thing. If you've been in the game long enough, you know what the probability is, and you've seen all these bear signals before. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think I would just let all of retail, high leverage people get spanked. Because like, look at all the people that shorted yesterday. When we knew that the liquidity was gonna get grabbed. So bink, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna just, if it comes down to like a 75786, I'll take it. Otherwise, if it's gonna be bearish, then I'm gonna just let it break 27.6, and then on the 28 bearish retest, I'll get back in because that's gonna rotate all the way down to like 26. So easy. Okay, so 28,000 is a really important level. If you start to break, or if you have candle closes, significant body candle closes below 28,000, that's bearish. If you lose 27.6, that's bearish. So even if it's not like a significant candle close, if it loses 27.6, I'm actually gonna try to short 28,000 on the bearish retest. And I'm gonna try to ride that bitch all the way down to 26,000. So I'm keeping it dead ass simple. And then this applies to both new lions and OG lions. Okay, there is I'm talking about, this is all something that we can see. Okay, so clearly Coinbase didn't sweep. Okay, and if you don't know what sweep level I'm talking about, what you might want to do actually is go back to the the August 8th, August 9th, August 14th, and August 2nd YouTube highlights. Okay, because on all of those days, okay, we talked about how this is an extremely set of bad highs, and eventually it's gonna get swept. And it was like, oh, we're gonna get it. Oh, no, we're not. Oh shit, we're gonna get it. No, we're not. Oh shit, no, we're not. God damn it. But so even when this was happening, when this happened, we said, hey, we're gonna come back and grab this. We're coming back and grabbing this sooner or later. Okay, so if you want to know the significance of why this sweep, then you want to watch the August 2nd, August 8th, August 9th, and August 14th highlights, because we talk about it all day. All right, so that is the sweep that happened. Okay, however, on Coinbase, it did not sweep, and on CME, it did not sweep. So, new lions, OG lions. What is the probability that it recalibrates and Coinbase and CME sweeps? Remember, the whole thing about, sweeps and stops is that if the right move is a dump, they're going to stop everybody out. And so that means that there's a scam pump that comes in, right? If it's going to pump, it's going to scam dump first and stop everybody out. So based off of that concept, there's still a shit ton of money both on the CME. Okay, that's why I keep looking at that open interest and the settlements data, okay, on the CME website, and Coinbase Spot. I'm not really trying to figure out what it's gonna do. I understand that the higher probability is that if it holds as long as it's above that 27,628, we've got an opportunity to go recalibrate and sweep that. Okay, I'm not in a long right now though. Right? If it like sweeps 28 and it does a swing fail pattern, that's the long that I would take. That's something that we've talked about since Monday. So nothing has changed. Even though it keeps coming back to these golden pockets, I keep telling y'all I'm missing it. I'm not taking it because the one that I really want is that sweep. So if it just goes bank, I'm not really tripping about it. It's all Gucci. Okay. And then we can always anticipate the short up to the top side. All right, and so if this 27,628 zone holds and it gets turned into support, then yeah, CME is probably going to go and do its thing. Yeah, I see CVD bear divs, I see higher time frame bear divs. You just have to remember that it did that same thing before, and there's a reason why the joke is that the market makers use CME. And institutional money will always be institutional money. You could show me 15 TA bearish confluence, and the market makers will say fuck that. And it has done that historically every single time. Whether it was 40 bull divs, CVD, RSI, MACD, multiple time frames, it still went and grabbed and swept the CME. Same thing to the top side. So the question, all it is a matter of the timing, right? For example, if this fucker does not want to go sweep at all, then best believe I'm going 250 long at 26, and I'm probably going 500 on the crack easy. Okay, so we're all looking at the same shit, okay? You can go back yourself with your own eyes and see the sweeps before and figure out what you think the probability is or how long you think it might take to go and grab that CME recalibration. Okay, there's at least 11 that you should be able to see in the last 2 years, at least 10 maybe. Okay, so on average, they take maybe a day to 4 days. Some of them take as long as like 46 days. I'm sure you guys will find that one. But anyways, so you guys can kind of, take a look at, what you think the probability is. The Binance, Coinbase, CME recalibration actually and remember, we talked about how the derivatives, right? Like fucking Binance went to 30,700, goofy ass MEXC went to 30,600. We've seen this as well. The derivatives will overshoot by a lot. Okay, and so what it allows that to do is Coinbase and CME, okay, will decouple a little bit away from the derivative pricing, and so they'll sweep and they'll make a higher high. However, the derivatives, all they do is they tap the 886 or the 786, and we've seen that too. So there's a scenario. The thing that we're looking for is Coinbase and CME sweeping. The derivatives don't have to sweep. The only thing that we're talking about is Coinbase and CME didn't sweep. Who gives a shit about what the derivatives do, right? They could make a higher high. They could go to the 886. They don't have to make a sweep. They could go to the 786, recalibration dump, boom. The only thing that matters is, does CME and Coinbase grab that liquidity up there before going back down? Sound good? I think that's it. You know, and if you're seeing, like, if you're playing like, you know, scalping shorts, scalping longs, that's fucking awesome. You know, but don't get lost from what we've seen in the past and the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, okay, 28K was resistance. We punctured through it. Conceptually, are we going to turn that bitch into support? Yes or no? Okay. And then more specifically, you wouldn't want to lose like 27.6. There's a potential sweep of that 28K, right? And then, you know, if we lose 27.6, like if it does this, then I'm gonna short that. If we lose 27.6, 27.7, there's probably going to be like a bearish retest. I'm shorting that 28K, and I'll try to ride it down to Green Lantern at 26. You know, so in between, I wouldn't really like, if you're going to be playing this range in between like 28 and 28.6, just put your stop loss at break even. I've seen like brilliant short-term analysis left and right? Shout out PSG. You guys have such good confluence that even if you're wrong, it's like you're starting off the trade in green. Even if you were shorting, ain't no way you got stopped out here, right, Lions? Because you might have taken these shorts and you were taking profit, maybe break even, that's fine, but ain't no way you're getting spanked right there, right? So you're getting a whole bunch of free rolls, so that's awesome. But I think on the bigger time frame, the bigger picture though, there's a really easy setup. Are we going to see 28K get turned into support? Is it going to do a goofy ass sweep? If we lose 27.6, then it's a failed auction, yo, and you should try to get, like, not financial advice, but I'm going to be trying to get in on a bearish retest at 28K, and I'll try to ride that bitch down, you know? And then to the upside, you've got a potential for, like, golden pocket to be hit. You got this fucker to be hit. You got 886. It might make a higher high and sweep the sweep, okay? But the thing that you're mainly looking for as you move up is, does it sweep on the Bitcoin, Coinbase, and CME? That's it. And then if it's a swing failure pattern up there, I'm gonna, get into a short. I have, on my other monitor, I have a quad view right now, okay? So I'm looking at Coinbase, I'm looking at CME. On the third column, I'm looking at Binance. And on the fourth one, I'm looking at Bybit. And as soon as I see this, and like a 5-minute candle close or so, I might just have to market smash. Because I don't know what the derivatives are going to do. Like I said, the derivatives don't necessarily need to make a higher high because they overshot that sweep level. And it could just go to the 786 or the 886. And we've seen that. Like, I got stopped out and it just kept dumping. I was like, fuck. I was like, it's going to make a higher high. Woo! And I stopped myself out at like 886, boy, and it went to 88. It went between the 886 and the 1, and I got stopped out for like nothing, break even, and then it just nuked. I was like, motherfucker. If I'm gonna miss it, it's gonna green dildo to 30,000 right now, right? Or it's gonna shit itself to 26,000. In which case, I'm ready to think about longing that 25.9, 25.8 anyway. So I'm good. I would actually feel much better longing 25.9, 25.8, for example, if it completely nukes, than trying to get into a short right now. I'm not trying to short 28 when this fucker might turn that bitch into support. So if I really wanted to be in a short, I would have been try-harding. I would have been up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I would have been able to capitalize on one of these wicks or something, you know, to the upside, like that 29,000 short, 28.9 short. That's the short to be in. Anything above 28.7 is legit. That's the short to be in. I'm not trying to, I can't do anything right now. So yeah. So if you're already in a short, Bugatti. All right. If you're still holding on to a long, Bugatti. All right. If you got round tripped, Honda Civic. But it's still better than a skateboard. If you let a green trade turn red, boy, you are on rollerblades. But I know none of us did that though, because that would just be too insanely crazy. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really gonna be that helpful for the short. Like, you know, there's some of you guys are hella good scalpers, so work together. You know me, I'm not that great at like this smaller time frame stuff. But if it breaks this, okay, and it's, you best believe I'm in that short. Okay, if it does this. And even if it's doing this, and like when we're starting the stream, yeah, we're gonna start the stream, and I'm gonna be in that long, okay? The only one that I might miss is this golden pocket, because well, if it does that, that might be a short that I miss, because I'm gonna set an alarm, but I'm not gonna really. I would expect it to do like, that's what I would want to see. I think it would go up there, and then this would fail if it was going to go down. So I'm going to set an alarm, but that would be the pivot that I would be anticipating. So if it does this, I might miss the short. Other than that, if it sweeps this or if it sweeps that, then I'll be in some sort of short too. So that's really it. Can you show the exo? Sure. It's inconclusive, brother. I mean, look, if there's anything, what does that tell you? So let it reset. You know what this makes me feel like? Macaulay gonna get nasty. I think they're cleaning people out and they're getting ready to move. So what positions do you think are getting stopped out before Macaulay does his thang? We'll find out. But you can see what's happening, yes? Look at all that. Negative 8.6 mil, 12 mil, 5.6, 10 mil, 9.4, 5.4. So I'm gonna be flying back to New York, and tomorrow we'll be on the New York computer. Tomorrow, big giveaways. I'm thinking, you know what's kind of fucked up is I have to pay the same price as you guys when I gift my own merch. You know, but the way they do it is they give me like the tiny $2-3 profit on top, but then I'm gonna get taxed on it. What the fuck? Anyways, yeah, I think last time I bought close to like $2,500 worth of merch. So maybe like $2,000, $2,500 worth of merch again tomorrow. And then maybe like another $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 cash on top. So big giveaway tomorrow. Make sure you guys are signed up on MEXC. You guys have the UID updated on the dashboard. Exclamation giveaway. All right, we'll have some fun tomorrow because I'll have like the avatars and all that shit. So maybe marbles. I don't know. We'll have some fun tomorrow, I think. I'll try to start the stream as early as I can. I was trying to do that today, but I got caught up with work stuff. But it's a little bit different when I'm in New York. So, and then Thursday night football and wings. So we'll definitely do a late. You know what would be dope is if I can get the fucking stream started before market opens. We get the roll call out of the way. We start looking at Gamma together. We start the stream with market open together. I would love to try to do that tomorrow, and then run it all the way to daily candle close. All right, what a day, what a day, what a week. Pretty chill, well, not chill because we had that crazy 2,000 plus move, but so far so good. Hey, I love that you guys are taking shots, scalping here, scalping there. You guys really should be proud of yourselves because there's some absolutely fucking amazing TA. There's really no right or wrong, so it's really amazing to see all the different types of ways people are looking at everything. So keep it the fuck up, man. Lions, killing it. Market makers, you know what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, longers, let's get it. Shorters, let's get it. Bulls, bears, we're all lions. Stay safe. European lions, rooting for you. You are now in charge of protecting the jungle. All right, there we go. You know what time it is. All right, Sato, let them know what happens if they don't have a stop loss.